Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and I'm back to do another ranking of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. Now in this I'll be listing my least favorite to my favorite in that order. So let's get started with the least favorite. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation. While this is probably not a surprise to anybody, I actually don't mind this film, and I'll do another disclaimer. I actually don't hate any of these films, but in the overall franchise, this would probably be my least favorite. There are things about it that I do like, but it's definitely not the best chainsaw movie that's out there. Coming up next is Texas Chainsaw. While I liked this movie a lot the first time I saw it, each viewing it kind of loses a little something for me. I hope that's not a trend. Anyway. What do you think, Frankie? Yeah, he doesn't like it either. Yeah, alright. Anyway, coming up next would be Leatherface. And I actually really liked Leatherface. That was my dog again shaking. I actually really like Leatherface. If you're curious on my thoughts about it, you can go see my review on Leatherface. But coming in next is Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. Now, I honestly feel that this and the actual remake itself are almost interchangeable. I love the kills in this one. I love the characters. I love the atmosphere of this, as well as the remake as well. Which brings me to the next one, which is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Remake. I just think this was a great remake. It's probably overall one of my favorites as far as remakes go. I think they did a great job with it. And that's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Coming up next, and this will probably be a surprise, but it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I do like this film. I did not actually like it the first time I watched it. I was really young at the time, and make a long story short, back when I was younger, I was kind of a horror purist, and I didn't like any kind of humor in my horror movies. I thought horror comedies were crap, and I basically didn't like any of them. But as I grew and watched it more and more, I liked it more and more. And now, horror comedies are one of my favorite subgenres. But anyway, that's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Coming up next is Leatherface. Now, I absolutely love this film as a straight-ahead slasher. It does have some plot holes, I'm not going to lie. But, Viggo Mortensen is in it. I thought he did a great job in one of his earlier roles. And I just love the violence in this movie. And that's the rated R and the unrated version. It's pretty bloody. And the one brother who throws the body parts in the pond or whatever it is, while it's nasty, it also kind of made me laugh. I kind of think he steals the show, talking to himself most of the time. But anyway, coming up last is probably no big surprise, is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which 2 copies there. I absolutely love this film. I think it's a must-see for any horror fan. And I watched it again the other day. I give a review on the actual Blu-ray quality if you guys want to check that out in one of my other reviews. But this movie still, to this day, makes my jaw drop when they're sitting around that the dinner table towards the end. I just think it's incredibly brutal, but amazing at the same time. This movie has always shocked me, and I think it's an absolute masterpiece. While the acting is not the greatest in some parts, it's just a fantastic movie. And to tell you a little story, I actually this was the first video I made where I ranked the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies from my least favorite to my favorite, and I submitted it for a contest for Team Money 86, in which I won the Leatherface Blu-ray. That is right here, if I can get to, yeah, the Leatherface Blu-ray. I since took the video down because maybe it's the OCD in me, but I kind of don't like to review any kind of series where I don't have a physical copy of all the films to show. Which means I probably won't be doing Hellraiser for a while, or the Children of the Corn series, because I don't own either of the newest film. I saw the Hellraiser Judgment the other night, which I thought was pretty good, but that's kind of getting off topic. But like I said, unless I have a physical copy, I probably won't be doing the entire series, at least right now. So, but let me know what the rankings are for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in your opinion. If you like this, hit that like button, comment down below, and until next time, guys, peace.